Former Los Angeles CBS reporter Brittney Hopper, taken off the air from live reporting. Why? Because she had the guts to report on stories accurately. For instance, she was covering riots that took place in Long Beach, California. She said what she saw around her with the riots of the destruction, the burning, the flipped cars, the buildings. You all remember the Summer of Love and all these riots we've seen over the last 2-3 years in this country, where the bad guys get off because it's all about social justice and equity and equality when they riot and hurt people. But she didn't toe the line. She didn't report on the story the way it should have been reported. And so her bosses, who are not journalists anymore, they're activists, these folks running these local newsrooms these days, or they're sheep, just obeying and taking orders from the big boys upstairs in New York. Well, recently Brittney spoke out to another one of our friends, that Fox News whistleblower, Ivory Hecker, about what happened to her.
We're up against a really big battle here. Mainstream media is very powerful. When it comes to local news and mainstream media that hits all of our airwaves, ABC, NBC, Fox, local, and all of those local networks, we are being fed a certain narrative and agenda, and if people don't think that, they are insanely naive.
This is why I love this lady. She got the beauty, the brains, and the guts to speak up, and we need more people like April, Ivory, and Brittney to come forward as journalists who are real journalists and speak up. Brittney Hopper, welcome to the program. Nice to see you again. It's been a hot second.
Dan, it's always a pleasure seeing you, especially sitting where you're sitting. I love it.
Well, thank you. I think I would say it's been a long time coming. I mean, you and I have known each other for a long, long time, and we worked in some local newsrooms together over the years, and behind the scenes, I was always spouting my belief system and my conservative values, and obviously when I saw stories get skewed or told in the wrong fashion or manner, I would speak up in the newsroom. And I've even yelled at myself on this show and said, I should have years ago had the guts to come forward and speak out live on the air like April and Ivory did and say something. So let's back up. I want you to tell folks your story.